Guys, 114, we're rolling. Good morning. Valentine's Day. Boy, are you going to pay out the nose? No, I'm just kidding. You know, it's like a cool thing to be like, oh, I hate Valentine's Day. Why? Why? Go take your girl out. Go have some fun. Stop being a pussy, man. Unless you hate being out with her. Unless she's a problem, right? Unless your girl needs a lot of shit. You got to buy jewelry. You got to buy the whole night. The whole night has to be perfect. Here's some advice. Let's see if this works. Now, if you're going, look, that ain't my girl. But check it out. Here's some advice for the crew. All right? I'm going to give some friendly advice to the crew. Keep it simple. Go to the pub. Go shoot some pool. Get hammered. Tell her how nice her ass looks. Okay? That's it. Done and done. No more bullshit. Just go to the pub. Don't get into a fight at the pub. Be friendly. Have a good time. You know? Find whatever drugs you guys like to do together, do them. As long as your cock works after doing these drugs, then do it. But look, message to the guys, keep your mouth shut about nonsense. Don't argue about the kids. Just if she says something silly, politically, socially, if she says something silly, let it go. Doesn't matter. If you get all ornery on tequila, don't drink tequila. Guys, okay? Just, I'm telling you, your day will be better. Don't get into a thing with your girl. Have some fun. Have some good fucking sex, okay? That's my advice. Have fun. And guess what? Sexually, she's in for everything today. Now, I don't know if you got a girl that's never into it. You know what I mean? I think, I can talk my girl into anything. Almost anything, probably. Now, so keep your mouth shut. That's all I'm saying. Done and done, okay? Go to the pub. Why do you got to go to this nice dinner where it's quiet and you guys are going to have to hear everything each other says? See, that's what you want. You want to somewhere where it's fun. It's busy. That's the idea. Go to the pub. Go to the bar where they play music that you like and you have fun. You're doing shots together. That's it. Don't make it a big fucking deal. All right? Now, oh man, shit. I got a story I want to tell you guys, but I'm going to save it. I'm not going to say it right now because, it's fucking gossipy. It's gossipy. I was in the studio last night. Shoo, I got some good gossip on a story. I'm not going to name names and do anything, but it is a wild story, man. So I'm saving that for the next cast. But tonight, go get hammered. Do it. It's time to go get hammered. All right? I know it's like a fun thing to be like, oh, I hate Valentine's Day. What's love? Just shut up. Shut up. Go have some fun. Who gives a shit? Although, man, see, it's funny. I'm like, go have some fun. And right before this cast, I'm dealing with incompetence. Holy shit. Right? I gotta call health insurance and get my 1094 form, whatever the fuck, for taxes, right? Holy shit, they make things so difficult. You got to log into your account. I have a health insurance account. I didn't even know I had an account. How do I log in? And can I say something? Are we in agreement here? Remember Consuela in Family Guy? You know that character Consuela, the Mexican lady that says no to everything? I think that's very true. Why are little fat Mexican ladies, why do they say no to everything? Holy shit. If you're on the phone, it's almost if you have an accent, you're gonna say no about something, right? And then the moment, here's what I start doing. I go, is there anybody in the States that I can talk to? Because they farm these things out, these calls, like to India. But I go, is there anybody in the States I can talk to? And then finally I get some lady from Texas, and boom, done and done. I get what I need. You know, it's like at the RV resort that I'm at, I need to book another couple months, right? I need to book some months over here. And the Hispanic lady can't do it because I have to switch spots because it's already booked. Yeah, no problem. I'll switch spots. No problem. And she can't seem to make that happen. So now she has to charge me weekly versus monthly, right? There's a monthly discount. And I go, well, what's the difference? I'll just go over spot. Well, no, because you have to switch. So, and I go, no, that doesn't make any sense. Just switch me over. I'll pay monthly, just like I did before. And it's not a big deal. I'm in the office for 15 minutes. 15 fucking minutes. And I'm starting to get irritated. And when I get irritated, I'll start to be snarky. Or I'll start to say, shitty things. And I'll go, boy, this job's difficult for you, isn't it? This is a hard job. But now that I'm getting older, I'm starting not to do this. Here's what I do. I go, guys, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I didn't know it was such a big deal for me to do this. I'm sorry. I do have my card here. I just want to pay. But I'll say it, and I'll just keep saying, I'm sorry. This is my fault. My fault. Should have called earlier. My fault. And then, so she goes, okay, I think I got it for you. Gives me the bill. It's $500 more than what I paid last month, which is incorrect. Incorrect. So I go, you know what? Just go ahead and cancel. She goes, you want to cancel? I go, yeah, I'll just leave. You'll just lose my business. I'll just leave. Okay, but I had no intention of leaving. There's another girl in there who is a white lady that I booked with before. It'll take me probably 3 minutes and I'll be out of there. And she goes, you want now this Mexican lady is very nice. She's a very nice person. But she keeps telling me I can't do stuff. Like, can't I just book a month in a different spot? No, right? No, just like Consuela. No. And then so I go, okay, you know what? This is after 15 minutes and I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to throw out little insults. Going, this is a hard job for you. I understand this is a hard job. I'm sorry to make you have to collect my money at a job. I'm sorry about that. So I'm starting to get upset. So I go, you know what? Let me just cancel and I'll go somewhere else. This woman, this Mexican lady, who again, I'm just saying she's a nice lady because I'm painting her in a bad picture. She's very nice, but seems very incompetent at her job. And I've made a few phone calls to her before where she was like, no, you can't do this. And then I call back and then I talk to this other lady and she's like, oh yeah, come on in. No problem. So I go, just cancel my order here at the RV resort. And I wait for the white lady and I see her and I go, oh shit, thank God. So I wait 2 days and I see her. I go, hey Nicole, can I book with you? She goes, oh yeah. I walk in. She goes, boom, let me have you switch spots. Month is done. Here's your deposit. You're out. It took me 3 minutes. Why does that happen all the time? All the time, right? I've had a lot of Hispanic lady landlords in apartments, in Hollywood apartments. They've been Hispanic lady landlords for some reason. It's always a pain in the ass. They're always a pain in the ass. Like this is how, when I got puppy Baron, my dog, I asked her, I had this apartment off of Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. It was a nice little apartment. It's all right. And I go, hey, I'm thinking about, I'm probably going to get a dog. I want to get a little dog. I was getting a dog for my girlfriend at the time, which is Baron. And I go, and she goes, oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, you can get a little puppy because she had a little dog. So that she's like, they could be friends. So I get Baron. Baron is 6 weeks old. He's a 6-week-old bulldog puppy. He's barking a little bit. We're training. He's barking. She tells me you got to get rid of the dog. I go, you told me I could get a dog. And she goes, well, your dog barks at night when you're gone. I go, well, that won't last forever. We're training. We're training. And it wasn't crazy. He gives a little bark every once in a while, like a dog would. And I go, by the way, your dog does. Also, your dog also shits on my porch. So, maybe we shouldn't be complaining about dogs over here, lady. And so I go, well, no, I'm not going to get rid of the dog. I'm already attached to this dog. I love this dog. She goes, you have to get rid of the dog. I said, okay, well, then I'll just leave. I'll just leave. I can find another apartment, no problem. I'm not getting rid of my dog. I love my dog. And then she goes, well, no, we don't want you to leave. I go, well, it's one or the other. You want me to get rid of the dog? She goes, no, you can keep the dog then. I go, okay, thank you. Jesus Christ, lady. Fucking nuts. And then so she's finally, it's funny, then she forgets the conversation we had. She forget, and by the way, this Mexican lady had a older white man as a husband who had fucking paranoid schizophrenia. And he would go nuts at night. And he was weird. I couldn't fucking talk to him because I'm sorry, ladies, I'm that guy. I go, hey, can I talk to your husband instead? I need to talk to a man because I'm starting to get irritated. I need to talk to a man, so if I need to slap somebody, it's going to be your husband. But no, he's retarded. Something's up with him, so I can't talk to him. So anyway, she tells me you got to get rid of your dog again. And I go, who do you talk to that would get rid of their dog? What man would get rid of their dog over this stupid apartment that I have? Is there a person? And I go, you don't get to threaten me with that twice. I go, we're going to leave. Plus, I already had a place in Sherman Oaks I was looking at anyways. I go, we're going to leave. You don't get to just fucking tell me I got to get rid of my dog. I love my dog. Like, I'll murder you before I get rid of my dog. Are you out of your mind, lady? So we left. But that is the second landlord I've had who was a Consuela, who was a no, everything's a no. Like, she told me I couldn't get internet, and I got it anyways. And then she gave me a problem for putting fucking, having to drill a hole to get the cable internet, which is normal in apartments, you crazy lady. So I go, I need to get internet. Where do I get Spectrum to start bringing in their cables? And she go, no, you can't have it. What? I can't have it. I can't have internet in my apartment. You nutty lady. It was a no to everything. Holy fuck. And then she tried to say no to give me my deposit back too, which I, of course, go, well, do you want to go to small claims court? Because then that'll cost you. Then she gave me my deposit back. They're no people. So my Hispanics out there, my Hispanics in the crew, can you please tell me why the little fat Hispanics, why do they say no to everything? Why is it a no, you can't do this? Why? Like, here's another great example. So I'm in Las Vegas, and I think we're at I can't remember which Las Vegas we were at and why we were in this. I think we were at the Excalibur or something, and we're just traveling through, and there's a McDonald's, so I want to go get some McDonald's. You know, I don't eat McDonald's usually, but fine, fuck it. Let's get some McDonald's. We're in Las Vegas. I'm drunk, probably lost a lot of money, and I get myself a couple double cheeseburgers, some fries, and I want barbecue sauce. The little fat Mexican lady won't give me barbecue sauce. And she goes, well, it's 10 cents. And I go, oh, okay. I just have my card. I don't want to charge 10 cents to my card. Can you just give me the barbecue sauce? No. And I go, what's the big deal? Just give me the barbecue sauce. Are you Mrs. McDonald's? Give me the barbecue sauce. I go, I don't want to I don't have any cash. I'm sorry, lady. I'm hungry. I don't have any cash. I want the barbecue sauce. Right? And she's like, no. And I go, give me the fucking barbecue sauce. By the way, I'm drunk. Now, as an older fella, too, I would have been like, you know what, lady? Fine. And I'd just leave. But I was losing it. Just give me what's the big deal? Give me the barbecue sauce. They're not going to charge you for the barbecue sauce. I know. I worked at McDonald's when I was a kid. Give me the barbecue sauce. And she's like, no. I go, I'm going to take this chair and I'm going to throw it through your fucking display here. If you don't give me the fucking barbecue sauce. No. She starts getting loud. I go, you're willing to have an argument with me over a 10-cent barbecue sauce. And by the way, it's 3 in the fucking morning. It's 3 in the morning. There's nobody around right now in this casino. It's just me and you. You're willing to have a fight with me over barbecue sauce, lady. She's willing to have a breakdown fight, and I'm willing to. I'm not just threatening. I'm about to throw this chair through this display. You know, the digital display they have there at McDonald's that tells you what's on the menu. I'm about to throw the chair through that, and I just go, "Lady, you're out of your fucking mind." And so instead of throwing the chair, I took that. They have a little. I just kind of knocked shit over and stormed out. I couldn't believe it. I'm not saying I'm in the right, guys. I'm not saying I'm in the right there, but I'm losing my mind. And I'll never forget this. She was willing to fight me. This little Mexican lady who probably stood 5'1", probably 180 pounds, 5'1". She would rather fight me than to just give me barbecue sauce and I'll go about my day. I'll go about my life. It was insane. And she's not the only one. There's been many little Consuelas in the world that for some reason will fight you over barbecue sauce. Why do they do that? Can you tell me this? Can someone tell me this? Like, why did this lady, I think, okay, here we go. I think it's because they don't know how to make the transaction. They don't know how to make the transaction. Like the lady over here at the RV resort doesn't know how to just make it monthly when we have to switch spots. I don't think they know how to manipulate the computer. Maybe that's it. And so instead of telling me I don't know how to do that, can you come back with somebody else who's more competent? They just tell you no. Aha! I just figured it out. They just say no because they don't know how to do it. Like, although this Mexican lady, I'm sure, could have just reached in that thing of barbecue sauce and given it to me. But I think she's not programmed that way. Right? Or maybe you're very desperate to lose your job. Although the Mexican lady that works here at the RV resort, I think she may be related to some of the owners. Although with the white lady that works here, the very nice white lady, just goes, yeah, I got you, done and done. Maybe she knows how to manipulate the computer. Maybe the computer is an issue. And the reason, I don't know, that it's so funny. So you gotta, and I knew it too, like going into the RV resort, because at this age, I've learned my lesson on who does business with me. I know who's able to help me out and who's not. And when I see a little Mexican lady in there, by the way, it's not just me. Everybody that came in, she had a problem with. Like a new Class A RV guy comes in from the South, right? And he had a weird kind of name. It was like a CH last name, and she couldn't find the name, and he kept saying it. So the guy that does the groundskeeping around here was standing next to her. He goes, "It's right here." He pointed it out for her, but it was taking forever. The guy's like, "No, it's something, Shazazel, whatever the fuck his last name was." And she couldn't figure it out. And the guy but instead of going, like at my job, if I don't know how to do something, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how to do it. I got to get someone that'll help me out. Instead of going, just no, you have to go away. I think that's what happened. I think that's what it is. I think I just figured it out. They would rather say no than I don't know how to do it. Or they just, the language barrier. Maybe there's a language barrier. So I'm wondering about the Consuelas out there, guys. I'm not hating. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not like, you piece of shit Consuelas. What I'm saying is, throughout many, many years of me being alive, it is true. The little fat Mexican women, and by the way, they have to be fat. If they're kind of thin, hot, and pretty, they'll help you out. No problem. No problem. Oh, shit. Even my ex-landlord's wife that worked for the company that I stayed at the castle in Long Beach, she was a Consuela. And she said fucking no to everything. She said no to everything. You know? So, and then the moment I talked to her husband, it got done. So it was like, what? I don't understand. She would will it. It was insane, man. It was insane. So I don't know. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. That blows my mind. I definitely veered off of the whole Valentine's Day thing, but fuck it. You got my advice. That's good enough. I definitely went into a rant about Consuelas. But I know that's true. I know there is a Family Guy Consuela in everybody's life. Why is that the deal? All right. What up to the crew? Be safe out there. Don't fucking get hammered and drive. I know you're going to drink and drive because that's what you do. Let's not bullshit. We know we drink and drive, but don't get annihilated and drive. Keep your wits about you. Keep the radio low and your head forward when you drive. Don't argue with your wife when you're driving. Okay? Cheers to the crew. Oi.